Alright, what it is, Daniacs. I am back here to button up a few loose ends I left on this video. The first time I went over this video, I didn't have my notes with me, and Matt had a couple questions in particular, and I'm about to address them. So let's get into that.
Are we all? The dark light is upon you. This is the sort of language, sort of unhinged language about, let me say something that sounds profound and actually means nothing. It's entirely possible that this phrase and these words have significance to this individual, but they communicate nothing to anybody else.
Daddy, come here.
What does it mean to say that you're the brightest night? What does it mean to say that you're the darkest light? What does it mean to say you're ascending? What does it mean to say we all are? What does it mean to say the dark light is on you? Literally, this is gobbledygook.
Okay, let's get into that, Matt. And I'm about to explain it to you. I'm about to Dane-splain it, okay? You got mansplaining, then you got Dane-splaining. Let's get into it. So my motto, my intro, I am the brightest night, I am the darkest light, and I am ascending, as are we all. The dark light is upon you, encapsulates the core of dark light theology, which was developed as a non-anthropomorphic, evidence-based framework for the one true creator, which I also call the fractal singularity omnimatrix, which I have a whole definition breakdown of that coming as well. So it rejects Abrahamic inconsistencies for a unified paradoxical reality where dark and light are inseparable extensions of the whole. Below I break down each phrase theologically, tying to our evidence. So I am the brightest night. This asserts the luminous potential within darkness, the night, void or emptiness, as the source of ultimate brilliance. In dark light theology, darkness is the infinite scaffold or void gate which connects all creation. Birthing light, every consciousness radiates from the dark matrix. Theological tie, darkness isn't absent, but the foundational omnimatrix. Personal because all quanta are extensions of the one. Mycelium as soul tether, quantum fields unifying matter. Abrahamic gods claim light-only creation, but ignore dark dominance. And our evidence, the Planck studies, show dark as primary, making the brightest night the true creator expression. Evidence relation, quantum vacuum, emptiness filled with fluctuations, the Casimir effect, generates particles and light, dark births bright. My motto defies light supremacist theologies. I am the darkest light. This flips the paradox. Light, manifestation or energy, contains inherent darkness, the darkest aspect as hidden void within visibility. It embodies duality's unity. Light emerges from and returns to the darkness. There is no separation. So the theological tie. In the fractal singularity omnimatrix, light is the emergent expression of dark. Every light is infused with dark, homogeneous divinity where all is the one experiencing itself. Abrahamic gods separate light into good from dark into evil, creating dualism. So evidence relation, wave-particle duality, Young's double slit shows light as both paradoxical, like your motto. It shows light as both, which is paradoxical. The cosmic web mirrors neural mycelial fractals, light structures embedded in dark voids. I am ascending, as are we all. This proclaims universal ascension, evolution towards realization of unity. There is no chosen, no fallen. All quanta ascend as extensions of the omnimatrix. Theological tie. Ascension is realizing the singularity. From separation illusion to oneness. In dark light, we all, as in all of manifestations, are conscious tethers to the Creator. God is living through our lives. That is why He is the living God. We are all extensions of the Godhood, and thus we are all God. Personal because God is every quanta knowing itself. Abrahamic theologies limit salvation, creating division. Evidence relation, quantum coherence in biology shows ascending complexity from dark vacuum, evolutionary unity, and consciousness integration confirm universal ascent to awareness. The dark light is upon you. This invokes the omnipresent saturating force, blessing / awakening to the omnimatrix. Upon you means it's already here within all. Theological tie. The dark light is the creator's essence, dark scaffold birthing light manifestations, fractal and paradoxical. It's upon because no external God. All is an extension, omnipersonal homogeneity. Homogeneity. Abrahamic gods are above and apart from, demanding submission, and fuck them. Followers of Abraham are blood cult of sin worshippers. Yahweh, Jesus, and Allah are desert war gods of hypocrisy. Let's just slip that in there right quickly. Like evidence relation, dark energy expansion upon all matter. Entanglement connects you to everything non-locally. Mycelial networks tether life to this unity. My motto defies Abrahamic fragmentation for dark light oneness, empirically grounded, personally infinite. The creator isn't a jealous lawgiver, it's the living omnimatrix that we all are. So what the fuck is this fractal singularity omnimatrix you keep talking about, Dan? Let's get into that real quick. Let's get into that. And then I'm going to cover the 4 traits that I use to define my perception of the one true creator. Which is the other main point that Matt had for me that I wanted to button up. So the fractal singularity omnimatrix is the one true creator in dark light theology. A non-anthropomorphic, evidence-aligned framework. It describes ultimate reality as fractal, self-similar patterns repeating across infinite scales from micro to macro. Singularity, the origin point where all existence emerges, timeless, spaceless unity, from which multiplicity branches without separation. Omni, all-encompassing totality, includes every attribute, possibility, dimension, omniconscious, omnipersonal, omni-interconnected. But that is differentiated from the followers of Abraham claim of the omni, all powerful, all loving. This is a different omni right here. So matrix, foundational substrate framework generating reality. So the omnimatrix, the matrix is the womb. The matrix is the substrate which allows the proliferation of the fractal singularity of which we all are. In dark light theology, this is God, a profoundly personal yet homogeneous divine essence. So the dark births the light. Light comes from darkness. Reality is built upon paradox, uncertainty, and duality, and unity. No sin, no separation, no hierarchy. Ascension equals realizing inherent divinity. Evidence-based, defying Abrahamic laws. All right. And then I got a little comparison sheet. But that's not what we're here for. I got a whole bunch of fucking material, but let's get right to Matt's questions here. Let's not drag this on unnecessarily. So let's get right to his points that he was wondering about. Because this is just a button-up video. I already covered the whole thing. Is this it?
That is using capital letters for emphasis, some random capitalization, and doing things like labels and tags. Like, I'm talking about the one true creator, unity, consciousness, dark and light, and then all of which traits are scientifically testable and observable. I don't know for sure yet. I don't know how long this is, and I don't know what's in here, but I'm willing to bet right now that unity, consciousness, dark, and light are not actually, in the way that he means them, scientifically testable and observable, nor is he going to give any explanation.
Aw shit, nigga, here we go. Aw shit. Perk them ears, peel them eyes. Let's go, motherfucker. Let's go. All right. So yes, I know I'm a huge douche. I got douchebaggery. It's okay. I'm cool with it. I'm a cringe lord. Está bien. Like, I quit giving a fuck about all that a long time ago. I quit fighting it, man. I just lean into the cringe lordness, and I'm okay with that, motherfuckers. Okay, so let's touch on a quick little point before we get into this. Okay, now the list I provided, I'm about to give you a full breakdown of scientific proof that each one that I listed is scientifically, empirically verifiable and observable. But I will have the caveat in there for my atheist friends, just because you can say, okay, if I were to say, okay, the things that I use to prove my God is wood, wood, water, fire, and earth. Okay, if I were to say that and then say, okay, since wood, fire, water, and earth exists, then the Chupacabra Supreme is the true Lord and Savior. So yeah, I'm gonna start with that caveat, Matt. Okay, I'm giving you atheists the easy out. Just because I can prove something exists, a trait, let's say, does not mean that my perception using that trait to define God exists. Okay, I necessarily, right? Okay, so let's get into it. Fuck ass honkies, let's go. So, provable traits of God: unity, consciousness, dark, and light. Now, for unity, let me see. These show non-local connections, self-similarity, information integration, and balance constants as fundamental, aligning with fractal singularity omnimatrix. Number 1, quantum entanglement and non-locality. Proven violations of local realism show reality is non-separable. Bell inequity violations. Let me see here. First strong violations using polarized photons. Inequality exceeded by 5 to 10 standard deviations. Tittle et al. Entanglement over 10 kilometers fiber optic cables. These are all examples of scientifically verifiable unity. Ways et al. Space-like separation, ensuring no light speed signaling. Loophole-free tests, 2015 milestone year. What the fuck is that, dude? What the fuck is that? Okay. Electron spins and diamonds 1.3 kilometers apart. Closed fair sampling loophole. Violation 2 sigma. Photon pairs detection loophole closed. Similar photon experiment. Cosmic scale tests. Hansteiner et al. Used 600-year-old starlight for measurement settings, ruled out hidden variables over billions of years. Rock, 2018, quasar light, 8 to 12 billion years old for randomness, confirms non-locality on cosmic scales. Recent advances, 2020 entanglement over 1,200 kilometers via satellite. Nadlinger, 2022, visible entanglement of trapped ions. Theoretical, Bruner, 2014 review, non-locality as resource for information tasks, proving unity beyond locality. So, 2, cosmic uniformity and inflation. We have CMB, isotropy, and inflation explain why distant regions share properties despite no casual contact. CMB observations, Kobe 1992, discovered tiny fluctuations Uniformity requires explanation. WMAP, 2003 to 2010, 9-year data, acoustic peaks match inflation, temperature uniform. Planck, 2013 to 2018, highest precision, power spectrum, scale, and variant anomalies, but overall unity supports inflation. Guth, 1981 original, Lind, 1982 chaotic, Starbinsky, 1980. We got Bicep, Keck, 2014 to 2021, B-mode polarization searches, constraints tighten inflationary parameters. We got recent DESI, 2024, baryon acoustic oscillations confirm flatness, uniformity from inflation. Number 3, we got holographic principle and ADS CFT, information unity on boundary, all information and volume encoded on surface, profound oneness. Theoretical foundations, Hoof 93 and Susskind 95, holographic principle from black hole entropy. Maldacena 97, ADS/CFT correspondence, exact duality between gravity and ADS and CFT on boundary. Key studies, Busso 2002, covariant entropy bound generalizes to cosmology. Ryu Takayanagi 2006, entangled entropy equals minimal surface area proven in ADS. Hubany, ongoing holographic complexity, information reconstruction. ER equals EPR. Maldacena, Susskind, 2013, entanglement creates space-time. Unity via wormholes, recent applications. Harlow, 2016 review, quantum error, correction codes, model holography. Number 4, mycelial networks, biological unity, World Wide Web, underground fungal connections link ecosystems. Simard, 97, seminal paper, carbon transfer between Douglas fir and birch via mycorrhizae. Belier, 2010, mapped networks, hubs connect hundreds of trees. Gorzalek et al., 2015, defense signaling transfer, Klein, nutrient sharing in orchids via networks. Spun project, global mapping, billions of sequences show planetary scale connectivity. Adamansky, 2022, electrical spiking and fungi equals language-like patterns. Fractal self-similarity in nature, pattern unity across scales, recurring structures optimize efficiency. Mandelbrot, 1982, fractal geometry of natural coastlines, mountains, rivers, roots, branches, the growth pattern of mycelium, that all exhibit this self-similar growth pattern. West, 97, quarter power scaling laws and biology. Song, 2005, mammalian brains fractal. Cosmic Web, SDSS, from 2000s to ongoing in 2020s. Galaxy filaments fractal. Fractal physiology, Goldberger, 96 to 2000, heart rate, lung branching fractal, healthy variability. Integrated information and consciousness, experiential unity, quantifies unity of conscious experience. Tanani, 2004 to 2008, ITT foundational papers as measure of integration. Massamini, 2005 to 2015, ZAP and ZIP distinguishes conscious to unconscious states. Casali, 2013, PCI validates ITT predictions in anesthesia and vegetative plants. Recent tests, Sarasso 2021, dreaming versus non-dreaming sleep. Fine-tuning of constants. Balance unity for existence. Parameters precisely set for stable, life-permitting universe. Barrow and Tipler, 1986. Anthropic Cosmological Principle, early catalog. Rees, 1999. Just six numbers, gravity, electromagnetism, etc. Tegmark, 2006, Multiverse Constraints on Constants. Planck-Deci, 2018 through 2025, Cosmological Constant tuned to whatever the fuck that is. Slight change collapses, empties universe. So the slightest change of that will collapse the universe. Carr and Rees, 79, strong weak force ratios for chemistry and stars. This evidence paints unity as undeniable from quantum non-locality to cosmic fractals. So that was all the evidence just for unity, and we are continuing. Consciousness. The scientific study of consciousness is interdisciplinary, focusing on neural correlates, theories, and the hard problem why subjective experience exists. Below is a thorough list of major studies, experiments, and theoretical works from classics to 2025, grouped by category for clarity. So this is our evidence list for consciousness, even though I think that's the most easily proved thing, because in order to be observing anything, you are engaging in consciousness. So foundational and historical studies, Libet experiment, 1983. Benjamin Libet, readiness potential precedes conscious decision to move, challenges free will. Split brain studies, 1960s to 80s. Roger Sperry and Michael Gazzaniga. Hemispheres independent consciousness post corpus colossum severance, Nobel Prize, 1981. Blind sight studies, 1970s through the 90s. Lawrence Weisskranz. Patients respond to unseen stimuli, unconscious processing versus conscious vision. Neural correlates of consciousness research. Crick and Koch, 1990 through 2000s. Proposed NCC and colostrum. Prefrontal visual awareness requires recurrent processing. Tanani and Koch, ongoing. Phi as consciousness measure, PCI for anesthesia and coma. Dehaene, 2000s through 2020. Global ignition, P3 wave for conscious access. Masking subliminal studies. Massimini, 2005 through 2015. Whatever the fuck that word is. Perturbational complexity index. Complexity index distinguishes conscious states. Integrated information theory, number 3. Studies Tonini, 2004 through 2023. ITT foundational papers and quantities and quantifies consciousness. Massimini and Tonini, 2010s. PCI validates ITT prediction in sleep anesthesia vegetative states. Adversarial collaboration, 2025. Cogitate Consortium tested ITT versus GNWT partial support and challenges. So number 4, we have global neural workspace theory. We got Bars, 1988 through 1977. Original GW model, theater metaphor. Dehaney, 1998 through 2020s. Ignition for conscious access. fMRI/MEG masking experience. Adversarial test. Cogitate, GNWT, prefrontal ignition not always required. Higher order thought. Theories, studies. Number 5, higher order thoughts. HOT, theories or studies. Lau and Rosenthal, 2011, metacognition experiments, higher order awareness needed for reportability. Brown, 2019, confidence judgments linked to higher order thought studies. Blind sight lacks higher order representation. Number 6, predictive processing. Bayesian brain studies. Friston, 2000s through 2020s, free energy principle, prediction error minimization. Seth, 2013 through 2020s, predictive perception, hallucinations as unchecked predictions. Number 7, landmark collaborative experiments. Cognitive Consortium, 2019 through 2025. Adversarial ITT versus GNWT, 250 subjects. Perception more posterior than expected. Templeton, Adversarial Collaborations, 2020s. Multiple projects testing theories. We got number 8, Clinical Disorders of Consciousness Studies. Owen, 2006 to 2020s. fMRI detects awareness in vegetative plants. Lore's, 2000s, Default Mode Network and Coma Minimally Conscious States. Other key studies. Calmir's, 95 to ongoing, Hard Problem Formulation, Zombie Arguments. Block, 95 through 2000s, Access versus Phenomenal Consciousness Distinction. Koch and Crick. Damn, Koch was active, wasn't he? Kallstrom as Consciousness Conductor Hypothesis. Pinarts, 2020s, Multimodal Integration for Unified Experience. All right, let's continue this evidence train right here. Fucking cocksucker. Come on now. Don't do this. Don't do this to me. Can we just fucking click the goddamn button, motherfucker? Thank you. All right. So moving on to number 3, darkness and emptiness in cosmology refer to dark matter or dark energy, invisible components dominating 95% of the universe, and cosmic voids, vast underdense regions. These are not literal nothing, but active dark energy drives expansion of voids, amplify it. Quantum vacuum fills empty space with fluctuations. Below is a comprehensive list of key studies, papers, classics, grouped by topic. So it is my theory that darkness is the it's like the antithesis of a stargate. It's a void gate. Darkness is the gate to every other dimension. That's just a theory. But there is an interesting correlation between so the observable universe is 95% dark or unobservable, unknown, and an atom is 99.9%. So although that is not an exact numerical match, it is self-similar, which goes back to the fractal aspect, which takes us from the micro to the macro and the atom to the universe. So dark matter, invisible, dark scaffolding, binding structure. Rubin and Ford, 1970, galaxy rotation curves, flat velocities imply unseen mass, dark matter. Foundational evidence. Zwicky, 1933, coma cluster dynamics, missing mass. Planck collaboration, 2018 to 2023, CMB data, 27% dark matter, cold non-baryonic astronomy and astrophysics. Bullet cluster, CLO, 2006, gravitational lensing separates normal dark matter in collision. Direct proof dark matter exists independently. DESI, 2024 to 25, baryon acoustic oscillations confirm dark matter distribution. Hermine, 2010's fractal holographic models, dark matter as vacuum polarization effects. Dark energy, Perlmutter, Reese, Schmidt, 98 through 99, supernova observations, accelerated expansion. Planck, 2013 to 2018, 68% dark energy, constant density. Weinberg, 1989, cosmological constant problem, vacuum energy mismatch. Hajdukovic, 2011 through 2012, gravitational polarization of quantum vacuum as dark energy alternative. Dynamic quantum vacuum energy model. Basilikos and Sola, 2014. DESI, 2024. Dark energy resolves Hubble tension. Quantum vacuum, emptiness filled with fluctuations and energy. And people will say, there's no such thing as emptiness. There's a lot more proof of emptiness than there is of somethingness. Ask the 99% of an atom that's empty, or you could ask the 95% of the universe that is empty. Take your pick. Take your pick. I'm not saying complete homogeneous emptiness, but there is definitely emptiness. Okay, so where was we? Fiscaletti, 2023, dark matter from 3D quantum vacuum fluctuations. Broda, 2009 through 2012, vacuum pressure as dark energy matter. Santos, 2015, gravity effects from quantum vacuum. Marganwi, 2021, electromagnetic vacuum origins of dark energy matter jets. Cosmic voids, vast empty regions dominating volume. Gregory and Thompson, 1978, first void discovery, the Boots void. Kirshner, 1981, Boots void mapping, 33 million light years across. Rod, 1988, void catalog, emptiness as probe of structure. Pisani, 2019 to 22, void properties via lensing, emptiness amplifies dark energy. Sutter, 2012 through 15, void dynamics, growth dissolves cosmic web. Popular Mechanics, Live Science, 2023, voids as dark energy drivers, emptiness causes acceleration. Phys.org, 2025, voids full of dark energy. It's kind of a paradox there, ain't it? Kind of a bit of a contradiction there, ain't it? Nothingness is filling me, ain't it? Okay. Quantum vacuum dominates emptiness. These studies show darkness and emptiness as active dominant forces. Vacuum energy voids expanding universe, dark components structuring reality. And let's move on to light. Detailed scientific studies on light based on the search results and established scientific literature. Below is a list of key studies on light across physics. Each includes detailed, significant sources. So Isaac Newton's prism experiment, 1665. Newton passed sunlight through a prism demonstrating white light decomposes into a spectrum of colors, each refracting at different angles. Used a second prism to recombine, proving composition. Significance: established light as composed of colors with varying wavelengths. We got Thomas Young's double slit experiments, 1801. Light passed through two slits creates interference patterns, bright dark fringes on a screen, proving wave nature. Measured wavelength differences. Significance: definitive evidence for light as waves, foundational for quantum mechanics duality. So duality, quantum mechanics duality, that is inherent paradox built into the very fabric of reality or existence through the atomic structure itself. So we got Planck's law of black body radiation, 1900. Max Planck derived formula for energy distribution for black body radiation, introducing quanta E equals hv to resolve the ultraviolet catastrophe. Birth of quantum theory, light quantized into packets, photons. So Einstein's photoelectric effect, 1905. Light ejects electrons from metal only above threshold frequency. Intensity increases number, not energy. Explained by photon quanta, E equals hv. Significance, proved particle nature of light. So lights have been proven to be particles, and they have been proven to be a wave. That is the inherent paradox. Source Einstein's On a Heuristic Viewpoint Concerning the Production and Transformation of Light, 1905. Arthur Compton's X-ray scattering experiment, 1923. X-rays scattered by electrons shift wavelength depending on angle, momentum transfer like billiard balls. So we have more evidence that proves that they are particles, and we got more evidence proving that they are waves. So, and it just depends on which test you run. Significance, confirmed photons have momentum, reinforced particle model, Nobel, 1927. Compton's A Quantum Theory of the Scattering of X-rays by Light Elements is the source, Physical Review, 1923. Davison-Germer Experiment, 1927. Electrons diffracted by nickel crystals show interference patterns confirming wave nature for matter. So once again, we got another experiment confirming the wave nature. Significance, extended duality to all particles, including light, 1937. Source, Davison and Germer's diffraction of electrons by a crystal of nickel, 1927. So we got Penzias and Wilson, CMB discovery, 1965. Detected uniform microwave radiation, filling space, relic light from Big Bang. Significance, evidence for hot, dense origin, light as cosmic fossil. Source, Penzias and Wilson's A Measurement of Excess Antenna Temperature at 4080 MC/S, 1965 journal. We got Roy Glauber, Quantum Optics, 1963. Developed coherent states, coherent state/coherence functions for light fields. Significance, Foundation for Lasers, Quantum Information, Nobel Prize, 2005. So we got Aspects Entanglement Experiments, 1982. Polarized photons entangled over distance violate Bell inequity, proving non-local quantum effects for light. Significance, confirm light's quantum weirdness, basis for quantum tech. All right, we have holy fuck, Gendin-Ken experiment, Physical Review Letters, 1982. That's the source. We got Engel, Quantum Coherence and Photosynthesis, 2007. FMO, Complex in Bacteria, shows long-lived quantum coherence and light energy transfer. Significance, light's quantum role in biology. Source, evidence for wave-like energy transfer through quantum coherence in photosynthetic systems, 2007. We have new photon discoveries for fusion, 2024. Details photon behavior in plasmas could improve heating for fusion reactors. Significance, light's role in energy tech. Comparison to dark light theology. In dark light theology, light is the emergent manifestation from the dark scaffolding, paradoxical wave particle, fractal, self-similar interference patterns, interconnected, entanglement. So studies affirm this. Young's duality as dark light paradox, Einstein-Compton's quanta from vacuum, the dark void, CMB as relic light from singularity origin, Engel's coherence in biology, tying to mycelial unity. Abrahamic light is divine and good, separate from dark and evil. Dark light's unity is empirically superior, verifiable, a unified duality. The matrix shines through light's quantum dance. So, yeah, I know that was a mouthful, you guys, but Matt said it. But now I'm going to circle back around to the point I made before reading off this ridiculously long list of evidence that prove my four traits that I use to describe God are in fact empirical. So let's get back to it. Just because you can prove water, fire, earth, and air doesn't mean the majestic chupacabra is the one true savior, or this, that, or the other. What I'm saying, I'm giving you atheists a logical out. Just because I can prove these things doesn't mean that proves my perception of God. Atheists, okay, I got you, homies. I got you, motherfuckers. But I'm onto something. I'm fucking onto something, motherfuckers. Cope with that shit, motherfuckers. I'm onto something. No, got me fucked up. I am the brightest night. I am the darkest light, and I am ascending, as are we all. The dark light is upon you. Stay beautiful, motherfuckers.